Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Amir King Khan, 140 pounds, 5 foot 8 inches tall, with a reach of 71 inches. And he'll be facing... And it's the King, Amir King Khan. He's Bolton's finest. Watch for those hands tonight. They are as fast as they come. There's never a dull moment with this guy. Here comes Teofimo Lopez. He won his titles at lightweight and junior welterweight.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, in the United States, an electrifying two-division champion of the world, known as the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Good straight right hand. This fight has a real good flow to it. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Scoring hook. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small, put him on the back foot, put him under pressure.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. talk about Khan in that last round. Well, he is
That's
in
his
big
round.
trouble here.
Get
He
him
may
lie
have
back,
been
you
saved by
focus
the
back,
bell.
get a jab back.
You know, I've been in
Boxing,
fights like that.
just be
When you're
smart.
thinking, come on,
Get your
bro,
shots
ring
off
away.
and don't
You
give
walk
him a
back to the
great
corner
round.
like you've
Great
just
round.
seen
Now
the
relax.
sun.
Relax. Around. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on.
To take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Gotta go back out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. Now you go back out there and switch
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your timing already.
out there and win the round.
Here's the bell for round 2. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Couldn't land that jab. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he blows you down.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That punch lands. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Jab misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Work at that back, and then we'll go again. Get your mind back on the
In the middle, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back.
fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and put him back in his place. You did all that.
You stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Misses with the jab. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Beautiful counter punch. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Swing and a miss with that hook. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Well done with that counter shot. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Well, we've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
Switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the
Much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
You gotta go back out there and lose the match. You gotta get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out.
You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up. But you were...
Let's go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good.
Away. Think about the defense.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They block the jab. Failing to score with that right hook. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. He threw a punch and just got countered. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around them. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox the fight and beat them on points.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Left hook just missed. Punch, counter punch. Amir Khan is rocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Khan in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
Just get your breath.
One round that you lost, don't worry about it. You've been coasted for this entire...
But you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Confidence. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace to get your momentum back and win the round back.
Great round. Don't be looking at for one shot at...
Right. Let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen,
he's not getting back up. You stay focused now.
What about, all right? Good.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And he just put Amir Khan down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Nice counter. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk talk about Khan in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I like that round. Good work. You're doing good, kid.
All right? Now go back out there and win this round. You only lost one round.
The gaps will appear. You were thinking, you were
No,
smart.
you got complacent. This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. You done all that work.
Keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand's
together. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round.
shots in there. Bury it up. Great work. Good work.
Don't care. Just go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good.
Get down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
There's the bell for round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. And the takeover's in some big trouble now. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Somehow weathered the storm.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. And down goes Amir Khan. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Not many people would have predicted it.